What I eat in a day videos are wildly popular. They have been for over a decade, and I don't see a stop to that anytime soon. So the question we're talking about today is, are what I eat in a day videos promoting diet culture, and are they good for your mental health to consume? I have been consuming what I eat in a day videos for a long time, and honestly, I love watching them. I love seeing what other people are eating. I love learning about other people's perspectives, and I just like when people share like the real life nitty gritty what they're actually eating. But there is a complete opposite side to this. And I do believe that what I eat in a day videos can be promoting of diet culture. So I've got my tea steeping, and now we're gonna get into the tea that is what I eat in a day videos and diet culture. So what is diet culture? I don't know that I even need to clarify this. I think we all know how diet culture has affected our lives. I grew up in peak diet culture time, and it took me a long time to dig myself out of that hole and to form a more realistic, actually healthy mental thought about food and getting out of that diet culture mentality. So ultimately, diet culture is the belief that the more thin you are, the healthier you are. And often this is promoted by corporations and companies that want to sell you their quick fixes so that you can drop weight super fast and get that thin, perfect body that you've always dreamed of. It values fast weight loss over sustainability. It's that constant body monitoring, body checks, finding those fad diets that are gonna fix you right away in that moment, done. And it also puts moral value on foods as good, foods as bad, clean foods, cheat foods. Diet culture isn't just dieting, it's that unhealthy belief system behind food, how you're moving your body, and how what you look like is directly connected to your self-worth. And obviously, this is not a healthy mindset to have. I hope that everybody realizes that you are worth more than what you look like, that your weight does not define who you are. This is a channel that I try to promote kindness to ourselves as much as to like the animals, because this is a vegan channel. But I just want you to know that you are worth more than what you look like, and you are not your weight. But that's a tangent, so let's get myself back on track here. So like I said, I grew up in a very diet culture era. I was always on the computer searching for thinspiration, searching for the next fad diet that was gonna fix all my problems and give me the perfect body. It really shaped my early approach to health, or what I thought was healthy. I went through all the fad diets. I tried all the things. I compared myself constantly to what I saw online, on TV, this was before social media. So just looking around, it deeply affected me mentally and physically. For a long time, I thought that being healthy was having that perfect BMI, having that perfect fit, lean body with no bumps, no stretch marks, no crevices, no crinkly bits, all the stuff. And I thought that I should be able to get results fast. And so I found myself in the era of YouTube watching what I eat in a day videos. So like everything in life, there is flip sides to every argument. So we're going to discuss the pros and the cons of what I eat in a day videos. So first, let's chat the cons. So of course, the most obvious thing when you're watching these videos is the comparison game, comparing yourself to other people, to what they're eating, and saying, why don't I eat like that? Or I should eat like that. Or she's so thin, I should definitely eat what she's eating, right? So we're thinking about that comparison. We're putting a pressure on ourselves to basically emulate other people online because they look like they have the perfect life. It's all aesthetically pleasing. It's all planned out and beautiful. They're out there in the world having this glamorous time. And obviously, life is just not like that. Often these videos, these what I eat in a day videos, show a highlight reel. And we know this. We are in an era of social media and quick fixes and just watching and getting that dopamine hit constantly. So we know that what we're seeing online is often the highlight reel, and it's not the reality of what is actually going on behind the scenes. So comparing ourselves to what we're watching is not effective. You may see unrealistic portions, you may see unrealistic budgets, unrealistic schedules, things that don't feel like they're maintainable or attainable for you personally, and that might bring you down a bit mentally. There's often a ton of body checks on these videos, a lot of what's allowed, what's not allowed chat, and so it's really easy to find yourself watching these videos and going down a rabbit hole of what you should be doing compared to what other people are doing. So those are the main cons, and I want to flip this on its head and talk about the potential pros of what I eat in a day videos. So watching what I eat in a day videos can give you inspiration for meals. Maybe something looks delicious and you want to eat it. It can expose you to new foods. It can maybe teach you something about nourishing your body. It can normalize a structure, having a routine. It can help people feel less alone if you're following people that eat in the same way that you like to eat. That said, the same video could be inspiring to one person. It could also be triggering to another person. Everybody eats a different way. Everybody has different opinions, has different needs for their body. So I think that what I eat in a day videos can go both ways. They can be a positive influence on your mental health and your life. They can also be a negative influence on your physical and mental health. So I'm coming at this as a person who makes what I eat in a day videos. I share what I'm eating a lot. Very often, actually. I choose to do it in a non-aesthetic way. I don't plan everything out. I take you along with me for what I'm eating, and I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. When you are consuming these videos, it's important, just like it's important on social media, to filter out what is helpful, what is not helpful to you. So I'm not telling you go watch all my what I eat in a day videos. They're amazing. But I am saying that some may be helpful to you and some may not. So you have to figure out who you actually want to follow. The What I Eat in a Day videos now, they are realistic. They have actual appetites. They're not restricting. If I'm watching a What I Eat in a Day video and the portions are super tiny, they're calorie counting to the T, and they are just very strict in like a diet that they're following, often I will not follow or watch those videos because that can be damaging to my mental health in the long run. And I don't want to be influenced in a negative way. I want to be influenced in a way that's going to promote growth in my life. So let me tell you about my What I Eat in a Day videos and how I like to try to kind of break this diet culture cycle with mine. I try to promote health over weight loss. I talk a lot about nourishing my body and not restricting any foods. I don't label foods as good. I don't label foods as bad. And my What I Eat in a Day videos are literally me taking you along my day. I don't change anything. I show you exactly what I'm putting in my mouth. And it's not aesthetic. It's not perfect. The videos are very rough and dirty, and just as the day goes is how you see them. And I think that brings a level of actual relatability to my videos that you can see I have a busy life. I'm showing you the food I'm eating between all the things I'm doing with my kids, between all the activities we have going on, and I'm showing you how to fuel yourself in an easy way that actually tastes good. It's less clean, perfect, perfection, aesthetic meals and more real life down and dirty. This is what it is. You'll see tons of high volume food. You won't see me restricting any portions, but I'm still on a health journey. My goal is just to show real life, no perfection, lots of whole foods, so that you can watch What I Eat in a Day videos in a healthy way. And there's tons of people out there making videos just like I make, taking you along with their real life days, non-aesthetic, not feeling like these are goals that you can't potentially reach, actually relatable. So the point here, the takeaway that I want you to have from this video is that What I Eat in a Day videos, yes, they can be detrimental. They can be promoting of diet culture depending on who you're following. So the key here is to actually know what your goals are, who you want to follow. Do you want to follow people that are restricting? Do you want to follow like bodybuilders who have to count meticulously? Is that helpful to you? Are you in that world? Is that your goal? Or are you just a person out here living your life and you want to follow people that are just real, that are actually just out here showing you their day to day and not necessarily counting calories, not really like aggressively trying to lose weight, or, you know, maybe they're not trying to lose weight at all. Like, pick and choose who you're following so that you can have a feed that is promoting to your own mental health. I like to try to like break that illusion of like I'm eating something different every single day. If you watch my videos, I feel like maybe you've gotten bored watching some of them because I tend to eat a lot of foods on repeat, which I think is a common thing. Like, people like what they like and they eat it often, and sometimes that can come off boring on videos, but it's just real life. It's just what I'm actually doing. Not every day is like Instagram worthy. Actually, most days are not Instagram worthy, and that's okay, because I think the average person is not eating Instagram worthy meals every single day, or most days, or any days. Some days are balanced, some days are messy, and both can be part of a healthy life. But what you consume online is just as important as what you're consuming food-wise. And so make sure what you're fueling your mind with is beneficial to you. That said, I do hope you like this video and that you subscribe to my channel so that you can watch my What I Eat in a Day videos in a way that is calming, health promoting, and not judgmental, not promoting diet culture. I never want somebody to watch my videos and feel like they should eat exactly like me. I only want you to feel like you have a little support, like you can get a little inspiration maybe for types of meals that you want to eat. I want you to feel like if you are on a health journey, that you can do it in a way that is gentle and respectful to your body and not extreme, not a quick fix, that you can take your time and do it in a kind way. And that said, if my What I Eat in a Day videos are helpful to you, if the mindset that I try to bring to my channel is helpful to you, I do have a community on my channel page. You can hit the join button, join the Kindness Crew, and join us over in our private community so that you can share what you're eating in a day, or just join us for that mental support to try to weed out the noise when it comes to diet culture. We like to support each other over there. We like to share simple meals, work on consistency, work on our own mental health, and just have a supportive, like-minded community to do it with. I would love to have you over there. So all that said, yes, What I Eat in a Day videos can be harmful to your health if you are watching the videos that are promoting a very diet culture mindset. However, they can also be a calming video for you to watch. They can be reassuring that things don't have to be perfect. It's all about who you pick and choose to consume. I hope you like this video. Drop a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on What I Eat in a Day videos. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Do you think they're all harmful? Do you think that there is some benefits to watching them? I'd love to know. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.